I'm playing Footloose this week, so I'm gonna be a bit busy, but it is a perfect time to do the monthly Q&A. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, depending on when you're watching this. How's it going, guys? First off, I hope you're having a good day today. Hope your day's going well and hope it continues to go well. Once again, welcome to the monthly Q&A. Once a month on the channel, I answer your questions, and I put a little thread in the community section on the channel where you can go ahead and ask your questions, but you can also leave your questions down in the comment section below to be in the next month Q&A. So let's go ahead and answer your questions. Let's go. I don't have a question, but can you still put this comment in the video? No. What's one TOP song that you think is severely underrated? One, I will give you one from each album. From self-titled, I have to go with Aircatcher, but also Trapdoors up there. From Vessel, Truce. From Blurryface, Not Today. That song deserves so much more love. From Trench, Smithereens. And from Scale and Nicely, I have to go with Formidable. People sleep on that one a lot. Should the live stream experience release as a reviewable thing? If so, would it be better to be a physical item or a digital item? Yes, I do think it should be a rewatchable thing, but ultimately put the cinema experience stuff in there as well for some of the people like myself who have never seen the bonus footage that the cinema experience got. It would do very well on streaming platforms. I don't know what streaming platform it would be. Maybe Peacock, maybe it will probably possibly Paramount, because that's where their MTV Unplugged stuff is, but I can see them also releasing a physical item because they do the cassettes and the whole retro stuff. DVDs are kind of retro. I can even see them doing a VHS tape. That'd be fun. And they would make more money that way, but I definitely think it would do well digitally. What is your favorite cover that you did? Ultimately, I have to say my Truce fingerstyle cover, because that one took a year to arrange and figure out, and it has been received very well. Non-TOP cover, 6 p.m. Animal Crossing cover for Justin for Sideband has to be No Chances, because that one so much fun and so metal when you add guitar to it. Recommended non-21 Pilot songs to me right now. Okay, got Spotify open, just gonna shuffle through my like songs. I'll give you 3 of them. First one will be Prince Caspian by Fish, great tune there. Mambo Swing by the Big Bad Voodoo Daddy. And third will be Sky Sweeper by Icarus the Owl. You know what, let's give you 2 more. Bad Guy, cover Billie Eilish, but this one is by The Cog Is Dead. And finally, the 5th one is Deep P, specifically the Live in London November 10, 2011 from the Devin Townsend Project. 2 questions about the concert. 1, did you like the 10 seconds of Hometown? 2, did you notice that there are only 8 bishops during No Chances? First, to answer your second one first, yes, I did notice, and I've talked about it a couple of times within a couple of videos, basically just confirming that this tour takes place after the events of The Outside, where we see the bishop get murdered to death. And to answer your first question, yes, I did enjoy Hometown Live. Why do you love Attic with a Pen so much? Well, I think it's one of the most beautiful songs Tyler has ever wrote. Musically, it's fantastic. I love the arrangement of it. One of the rabbit holes I like going down is watching Attic with a Pen live and just getting emotional with Tyler, because like Tyler, that song means so much to me. And there are other reasons that I don't talk about because I don't share these details online. Only 3 people know other reasons why I love Attic with a Pen, and they're all my IRL people. They're not my online circle. Even the people who I'm close with online don't know reasons why I like Attic with a Pen, but the Spark knows reasons. Thing is amazing lyrically, love the musical arrangement of it, and reasons. And honestly, that's a perfect segue to why don't I like Hometown? So I have stated this in a couple of YouTube videos, such as me ranking all the songs on Blurryface, a couple of other videos, and I said it before in the YouTube community section, replying to some people like last year. But I only dislike the studio version of Hometown. I have stated, like in the Blurryface ranked video, that I think it's very beautiful live. I love the Sleepers version of it because it stripped back Tyler and a piano. That's why I didn't mind it for the Icy Tour, because it's great. I don't like the studio version of Hometown because I just don't like the production of it, which is a valid reason to dislike a song. A lot of people dislike Regional at Best because of how it's produced, or several songs, often no pun intended for that matter. There are some, I don't like the echo, how much echo there is on the Shadows tilts its head at me. It took me forever to figure out what Tyler was saying without looking at a online lyric thing. I don't like the way the vocals are panned with the guitar synth in the chorus, and there's just a couple of other production things there that I don't like, but yeah, it's just mainly down to that. Like I said, I love it live. I love it live, love it when it's stripped back, scaled back, and isolated, scaled, and acoustic. So, Hometown, only dislike the studio version. Lyrically, it's fine. It's fine. There are better songs off of Blurry Face, and honestly, I would rather listen to any other song off of Blurry Face, which is why I ranked it the lowest in the Blurry Face ranked video. What would be your go-to acoustic if you had unlimited money? The real answer would be the Trey Anastasio signature Martin, because I love Trey, love it good. I think he based his model off of Jerry Garcia as well, but don't quote me on that. But realistically, David, it would be the harp guitar, so that way when you come home, you and I can go out and gig this together. And/or I would commission someone to build the Michelangelo Badio double neck guitar, but for acoustic, so that way you and I can both rock it. If you would, what album would you sacrifice to bring back an old song that is unreleased / unavailable on most platforms, such as Regional Best, no pun intended, or the demos? So I would bring back Anathema. It is my favorite Regional Best song, my favorite 21 Pilots song that isn't on most streaming platforms. And the album I would get rid of would be Trench. But hear me out. The reason why I would get rid of Trench is I would assume that it would take the spot where it would go. So Trench would still be available. You would just have to go hunting online for it, which fits the theme of going looking for Clancy's journals and deciphering all of these hints. Think about it, the hunt for Trench online, like the Level Constraint ARG, I think it would fit the theme for it so well, I wouldn't mind hunting for Trench. Of course, Trench would still be performed live, I'm guessing. Imagine this. 21 Pilots say to you, Justin Lee Anderson, can you add level concern to either Trench or Scale Nicely? Which one would you add it to and why? First off, I love the idea of Tyler and Josh looking at me and saying my full legal name. I think that's hilarious. But I would add level of concern onto Scale and Icy, because that makes the most sense. It kind of fits the theme with the whole entire album. I mean, with level concern, it basically, I say that was our unofficial start of the Trench era. People look at level concern, Christmas Day was the year, it's its own tiny era. I consider it the very start of Scaled and Icy, because that's when some of the more Dima propaganda stuff started to roll around. And that'd be a good video to talk about one day, is why I consider that the start of the Scaled and Icy era in my head. I hate Telecasters, please change my mind. Okay, change your mind. First off, if you don't like Telecasters, by all means, it's fine not to like certain types of guitars. Play whatever's comfortable to you. But for me, my main question is, what kind of Telecasters have you played? If you just played Squier or Fender Telecasters, you're missing on a whole other world. This is my favorite Telecaster I've ever played. This is by the brand G&L, and other companies make versions of Telecasters as well. But I find this to be one of the most versatile styles of guitar ever. It's great for a lot of genres. For example, it's good for funk style riffs. Great for country style guitar. Great for jazz. And of course, great for rock. But again, if you don't like Telecaster style guitars, it's perfectly fine. Play what's comfortable for you. Thoughts on fans traveling show to show with bands? I'm completely for it. I'm from a Fish and Grateful Dead background to where that is the culture, that you would travel around with the band and you would follow them around for the summer tour or the spring or the fall tour. Completely for that stuff. And people do it for other bands like Metallica, Harry Styles. People do it, of course, with 21 Pilots. I know some people who are, I don't talk to them, I just know their existence and they don't know who I am, but I know people who are on tour with the Pilots right now, and they have a great time. They receive some backlash for people who are just jerks, but I'm for them. Like, if that's how they want to live their life, completely for it. By all means, definitely go for it. I've seen there are 3 people who have gone to every takeover tour, maybe every takeover, but every show on the Icy tour, and just got to meet the boys. So happy for them. And I would love to do it one day. I don't know, for 21 Pilots, I might get bored of the set list. For Fish, I think it'd be worth it because they would change up their set list every single night because that's just what they do. But I am for people traveling, going on tour with a band. I'm completely for it. What if the Blue Door led to the Shy Away music video? You would have to convince me on that one because I've been trying to piece this together. I can't come up with any logistical way for the Blue Door to lead to Shy Away, and how Shy Away leads us into the next era of the Pilots or leads into somewhere in the Dima storyline. But then again, I don't know. Could be possible. You never know with these boys. What do you think 21 Pilots would do for the 10th anniversary of Vessel in January? Well, considering that most likely they're going to be on a little break after the Icy tour, and that the 10th anniversary of Vessel is on January 8th, I'm going to say nothing. Most likely. I don't think they did anything special for the 10th anniversary of Self-Titled. I know for the 10th anniversary of Regional at Best, they gave us the Saturday music video, so we would talk about that instead of Regional at Best. Didn't work, but I don't think they would do anything. I hope they do, but I'm not too optimistic about it. This comment got put in after I shot the video, so you just made it in the nick of time. If you were to create a new mascot for 21 Pilots, what would you make it? I would probably make it a butterfly because I think it'd be pretty interesting. Definitely a lot of symbolism within the butterfly. Honestly, they could even just fall back on Ned for the next upcoming album, the end of the Dima storyline. They can fall back on Ned being a mascot. No trash, no vulture. Let's have Ned or butterfly. Anyway, guys, that brings us to the end of the monthly Q&A. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comment section below, and/or keep an eye on that YouTube community section, because at the very end of this month, I'll be posting a little thread for next month's Q&A, which should be around the same time next month. But anyway, guys, I'll see you all later. Goodbye, and good night. More importantly, have a good day, and I'll see you later.